right. At the same time as Darth Bane was announced, they also announced Bo-Katan. I made these videos on separate days just because why the F not? Just because CG released them on the same day, I don't have to make the videos on the same day. Plus, I mean, these characters aren't even going to be in the game yet, so whatever. I'm still posting this in time. But anyways, as far as they go, Bo-Katan I'm not too excited for, like, whatever. You know, there's already a Bo-Katan in the game, she kind of sucks. Obviously, this one would be much better. She's a legendary character or something, Conquest, I'm not sure. But obviously, she's something better than what the other one was, which was probably just a marquee character back in the day. But overall, I don't really care about her. She's kind of annoying in the show. She's, I don't know, I don't want to say smug, but she's like, gives off a similar vibe to somebody who is smug. So, not really a fan. This kind of makes me think of the Rey and SLKR situation. You know, one dark side, one light side. I was pumped about SLKR, and I do not care about Rey. Well, I was pumped about Darth Bane, and don't care about her. But, regardless, she's here, so might as well talk about her. Looks like she still has her Mandalorian synergy, which she really shouldn't. I mean, yeah, she should for the game, but I'm just saying in general, like, that she's a Mandalorian. Because one of the rules is don't take your helmet off. And this bitch always has her helmet off. So you're not a Mandalorian, you're a fake-alorian. But anyways, alignment. What does she have going for her? It just says alignment, light side, and Mandalorian. What is she? Is she a leader, a support, an attacker, a tank? What is she? Why aren't they telling us? I don't know. Let's see. Key attributes. Deal massive true damage with her abilities. Alright, that's cool. I'm not entirely sure what true damage means, but I think it means A, it does to health. It ignores protection basically and goes straight to health. And B, it like ignores defense stats and all that. So it can be pretty good because if you're going up against somebody that's got high health and high defense, true damage is just going to cut right through that. Call your light side Mandalorian allies to assist twice. Oh, that's cool. I'm sure that's only one move, like a special, but still, that's pretty cool. As long as it doesn't cut them down either. That's the other thing. A lot of mass assist moves, it's like, oh, call your allies to assist, dealing 90% less damage. Like, oh, cool, so they're weak. As long as it's like full damage. Imagine full damage. Whew, that'd be huge moves. Utilize Ancestral Resolve to strengthen your light side Mandalorian allies' defenses. Okay. Inspiration. We loved how the story of the Mandalorian shifted its focus to share screen time between Din Djarin and Bo-Katan. I didn't. We watched Mandalorian for Mando, Din Djarin, not her. She's just a side character. Bo-Katan's leadership and bringing together all the separate clans of Mandalorian made us want to make the ultimate light side Mandalorian leader in her Mandalore version. She shouldn't really get all the credit, though, because, again, she did it with Mando. It wasn't just by herself. And she, didn't Mando, like, kind of convince them to allow her to become Mandalorian and all this, even after she took her helmet off? Because, oh, she did this. She saved me, or something, from that ocean or whatever. I don't know, something stupid. Season 3 sucked. I don't remember it too well. The Darksaber continues to inflict armor shred until the end of battle, no matter who is wielding it in Galaxy of Heroes at the time. I'd hope so. It's the Darksaber. It doesn't matter who has it. It's still it's one sword. So I'd hope so. Strategy tips. For maximum damage, mod Bo-Katan Mandalore to be slower than the Mandalorian Beskar armor. Okay. It's kind of weird and specific. Bring Bo-Katan Mandalore against debuff heavy teams. Oh, bringing her against debuff heavy teams is the fastest way to gain Ancestral Resolve. Okay, so Darth Bane was all about going up against teams that are good for buffing themselves, and Bo-Katan is the opposite. She's good to go up against teams that love to debuff you. Either way is good, I suppose. You know, people want to debuff you, then you can, hey, take this, and people want to buff themselves, hey, take this. Either way is good, I guess. I guess it almost feels like one's more offense and one's more defense. Like the offense side would be Bane, you know, going up against the team that's giving themselves buffs, where the defense side would be the team that's getting all the debuffs on them. Anyways, she's a Mandalorian, and they keep talking about, you know, her with her look and Mandalorian teams and blah, blah, blah. You know, they mentioned make her slower than Beskar Armor Mando. So what I'm wondering is she basically designed to, like, replace Maul as a Mandalorian leader? I mean, I suppose Maul isn't really supposed to be a Mandalorian leader. Yeah, he is. I mean, he's a Mandalorian and he has a leader ability that synergizes with them. But he's more like a lifter for Lord Vader. So if you have Lord Vader, that's kind of where you're using him more often than as a leader. For me, though, I do use him as a leader with Mandalorians. So I'm just wondering, though, is Bo-Katan designed to kind of replace that? I mean, it would make sense. She is Mandalorian, more focused on Mandalorian than Maul is. Maul's a former Sith who also is a former Dathomirian. But yeah. Anyways, I guess that's it. This was a very short developer's insights. Jeez, it can usually fill in at least a 10-minute block. What am I up to now? 6 minutes is super short. Still confused why they didn't tell us what she is, though. Leader? I guess she would be a leader, right? That's the only thing that makes sense, I suppose, but it's just, why didn't they put it? I don't know, but that's all I got for this one. So, thanks for checking this out, and until the next one, which is the kit reveal, I said see ya.